Alright, hey guys, it's Gabby. So I'm here, I'm going to interview Alexis. She's one of the OTR students who has trained me for the first 3 weeks of fieldwork. I decided to interview her because she's been really influential in impacting my fieldwork thus far at this location. She also is nearing her end of her fieldwork as well, so she's been a great person to be my confidant and just go ahead and explain things to me better with this site. So I just want to talk a little bit about her with her professional development, since she has been very influential at the site that I've been at thus far. So just start a little bit of our questions. When someone says professional development to you, what are the first words that come to mind?
I would say self-reflection or self-assessment, because I feel as though these are skills that are needed to continue growing in your professional development.
Definitely. And has anyone influenced your professional development?
I would say my fieldwork supervisor. She is always making sure that I am competent in this field, so always keeping me on my toes. I feel like my supervisor will be the person.
Definitely. And specifically, what has she taught you? Like anything in particular?
Always learn through observation, especially as a student, and learn through modeling, and then eventually you'll be able to go and be more self-directed.
Definitely. So any theories behind your professional development that has been very influential for you?
I guess to piggyback on what I said before, more of the social learning, so learning through observation, modeling. Also, I would say for being an occupational therapist is always going to be continuing learning. So no matter what phase are you in your profession, you're always going to continue learning, so to keep that in mind.
Definitely. So now at our field work, we have CODA students that we also are expected to supervise. So let's just talk a little about that, since I've watched you do that. So as an OTR student supervising CODAs, if that's an essential part of your job, what is one thing you look for in your CODA students in regards to professional development?
I would say definitely have a mutual respect as an OTA and as an OTR. Also being able to be collaborative. So as long as they have those two aspects about them, then the relationship will be fine.
Absolutely. So let's talk a little about feedback, because I know that's essential for any profession. In what ways do you feel you motivate others on your team?
I would say continue to be personable, transparent, leading by example. I feel as though all those will contribute to that.
Definitely. And in what ways are you soliciting feedback about your specific performance?
Continue having open dialogue and open questions. So, for example, if there was a conflict, I wanted to ask my team if I provided the best support for them, or if they were in my situation, what would you do? And so I can have an understanding from their perspective on my performance.
Definitely. Now, just talking a little about conflict or whatnot, what decisions are easiest for you to make, and which ones are the most difficult, and why?
I would say the easiest is definitely having firm deadlines. As long as like a CODA student has all their information or all their work at a certain time, then it just makes it easier on me.
Definitely.
I would say the hardest one would be providing negative feedback. Sometimes you don't want to come off too harshly, but also this information will benefit.
All right, and then just to wrap it up here, what is one thing you want to instill in others in regards to professional development?
I would say that it will take time. I think experience is the best teacher to have, and that it will come. It will come.
It will come.
That's all I have to say.
All right, so I just want to thank you, Alexis, for doing this interview with me about professional development. So hopefully it helps you guys, and I look forward to seeing you in everyone else's videos. Bye.